Okay, so good day. So we are going to work on this really quick, and then just see what we can do straight up. So it's very simple, straightforward. I want to shout out to the designer who did this. Very simple, minimalistic, and straight to the point. What we're just trying to be doing here is just to see how we can create that kind of background. So without wasting any of your time, let's go into it. For probably maybe copyright and reasons or any kind of reasons, I do not know who the designer is, but I'm shouting out to him, and this is a great work. And also, I have to cover the logo of the brand, so it's not like probably I'm advertising or showing you that's their permission or something like that. So good. So let's go straight into it. So first of all, you can zoom in and see that at the background here, just analyzing it, you see that we have like a grid system here. Then we can replicate that grid system. So there are different ways you could do it. You could do it manually, or you could do it a different method. So if you want to count the grid to be exact, so we could say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I think about 12. So you have 12 here. So we can decide to use the rectangular grid tool here, or we can draw it just using the line tool. So let's go with rectangular. That's the first one here. When you click on it, it gives you an option. Just click anywhere you click. Once you select the tool, you just click. So how to select the tool? Right click and rectangular tool. So you click there and it gives you an option. So we have about 12 when it comes to the horizontal dividers here, and we have also 12 here. So but I'll make it 13. So because if you check here, you see it's above or it's outside, and I believe also under there is also outside. So let's make that also 13, and I think everything is okay. So okay, now we have our grid there. So we could draw out and draw this. So now it's not showing because there is no stroke. So we'll turn on our stroke in case it's too thick. You can drop it to about 2, about this, like that. So we'll position that like that, and you could scale out a little bit more, and then position it like that. So, and yep, so we have our grid here. So now the second one is a very long process, but it's also very simple. So you could draw your line. It's already set to that kind of stroke. So then if you want to be exact, you could bring it over to where this guy is, and this is our stroke here, right? This is our stroke. Let's increase it to 0.5. Then now we could draw here. All you just need to do is press Ctrl D. So how did I duplicate? You hold on your Alt, you click and you drag. So how did or you just press Ctrl D, and it duplicates like so. You could zoom out. Yep. Then we select all the strokes that we have. We group them, Ctrl G, and then we press Ctrl C, Ctrl F. So duplicate and place in front. Then we hold on the Shift key while we rotate it, and we can position it 2 feet like so. So that's how you can also do that grid system. You click on the tool, and you could say maybe 0.3. And then, so that's also how you could also do the grid system. So there are just 2. Then if you want, just group this one, and then you have that your grid system like so. So we send this one to the back so it doesn't have anything to affect here. So just draw a shape here. In case it's not adding up, you can use 1080 by 1080. That's the default size for social media post. Ensure it's there. Yep. Sorry, mistake. Place there. Good. You too. Place here. Good. So like that. Yeah. So we have that placed in this case. Let me take this guy down so it doesn't affect mistake here, and then add a field to that and send that to the back. Ensure this guy is centered. Yep. I just want to keep this by the side. I don't want to use it, use it anytime soon. Yeah, so that's it. Let me take that out the way. You can stay here. So now let's continue what we're doing. If you want, you can lock it. The shortcut for it is Ctrl+2, and so now everything here, we're going to draw everything from scratch, even all the shapes or these shapes like that. We're going to draw everything from scratch. So let's just go with the big ones, then we'll go into the small details and see how we could tweak those ones too. So what we're trying to do is, okay, let's start with creating this first. And if you could see, they have like a dotted line around it. So we go to our rounded tool, you click and just drag. You come to this corner here and pull it inward, so you have that shape. We could use your color picker tool and pick that color right over there. Then in this case, we're going to duplicate this and rotate it. So what do we do there? Ctrl+C, Ctrl+F. That's copy and paste in front. Then we could send it to the back by right clicking on it, arrange and send it backwards. Not send to the back, just send it backwards. Then you could rotate it a little bit and use your color picker tool and select the color behind it. Yeah, that's the color behind it. So now you already have that made. And you can, so what they did here with the dotted lines is that you introduce your strokes. So this is stroke here. Introduce about I think one is enough. Or let's go a little bit up like that. You change it to white. Then you go into your strokes and you go into dashes. Now for the dashes, it's more of dash, and you could make it more of dotted instead. So all you just need to do is play with your lines here. So in this case, it looks more like dash. I think dotted, yeah, dotted. So yeah, more like dotted here. Yeah, and that's how you have that there. It looks bigger, so you could increase the stroke and also adjust this. Yeah, like so. Yep. So the stroke, you can cap it. I think it's okay like this. Yeah, it's very okay like this. So we leave it like that. We'll have our dotted there, and then we'll have this shape drawn here. Your rounded rectangular tool, click drag like that. I downloaded this online, so it might not be exact, but at least it's close. It's still the same bridge. And then we'll use our picker here, select that color, make sure there's no stroke. We'll send that behind. The shortcut is Control. You could see the display there. So that's the shortcut for it. So once you press it once, you send it behind, or send it backwards. You press it again, send it backwards again. So that's how you get that. And have that shape there. Then we have this one. So we can pick this guy and duplicate it and rotate it, ensure it's straight, and drag it like so. And strokes should be black for this case. Increase that stroke to, yeah. And this, I think is okay like this. Then what again? So this shape is the same thing, just duplicate, hold on your Alt, Shift to ensure it moves in a straight line, and we could scale it holding Alt, and dragging one side will also do the opposite side. So in this case we could do like that, but I think we should just leave that at the end. And like that, you could drag, sorry, that's a mistake. So this, show that color and increase your stroke to 2, like that. Then now we're going to draw our arrow. Our arrow is very simple to draw. Let's introduce our ellipse, like that. Is there much space between them? Yes, and the ellipse not that big. We could remove that, zoom in, we go to our line tool, we drag from here to finish, add strokes, make that white, go to strokes, go to line. This is our start and this is our finish. So we start here and we finish there. So you select this one and you scroll down to the arrow we want to use. I think this is the arrow that we want to use. Then now you could also reduce how big the arrow can be while also increasing your stroke in this case. So proportionality, if that's the word, but I think it's too big here. So we could increase that. Or in case it's not giving you the feeling, it's not giving, let's go with this. Nope. Let's go with this. So we could increase that, and you can also bump that up, decrease it a little bit. So you just understand the concept. It's not too much of talk, stuff like that. Outside there, click. So I think that's it. We'll just make it shorter. Sorry, mistake. Zoom in, drag here, hold on your shift key to ensure it's moving in a straight line, and click on strokes, rounded caps, and ensure it's round there. Good. Yeah. So zoom out, and now for this case here, it's more like having things moving in an arrow direction. Like you see, there's an arrow direction, then they were masked into a shape. So we're going to have arrows drawn. So we'll have different ways to go about this. We could have two shapes put together to form an arrow, or we could just do one thing. Here we'll go into rectangle, you drag, click, drag, come, you rotate it at this angle here, you click and you drag to multiply it and ensure that the same. You select two of them and you go into your shape builder tool. So what do? Hold on your alt, click and drag, so it cuts out that shape and it gives you your direction shape. So click, drag, duplicate, not too far. Good. You can about, I think that's 17 times. Oh, too much. Okay, we'll go back a little bit back. So good. Scale it down, zoom in, let's see if the proportion is right. Good. So scale it down more, and like that more. So this is going to be one color, the other one is going to be other one. So this can be this red. Oh, let's go with the blue because starting with blue here. Select this one, go with red. Select this one, it goes with yellow, and I think that's the three colors. So instead of stressing yourself this way, you could just delete these ones and click on this and drag them a little bit, and then go zoom in so you know they're not too different, like this, and Ctrl D, and that will save you a lot of stress because of Ctrl D again. Highlight all of them and group them. We can bring them down here, and let's draw our part. We will be using our curvature tool. So you double click to create a straight line. So double click, straight line. Then what do? Here is a curve here. So we'll start from let's come up. Good. So double click for straight lines, and then we could start like this. Sorry, mistake. Don't ensure to avoid anything that is a part, and any line, any shape like that. So this, double click, straight line, and double click, straight line. No, sorry, double click. It has to be okay. No, single click is okay because you double click to start here. So good. Yeah, ensure it's something visible like that. Then bring these guys up to this part here. Ensure they are in the middle, and you could select the two of them and do like this. So you ensure that they are in the middle like that. And yeah, two of them are selected. right click on it, clipping mask, and you have your shape like so. I think, yep, I think that's it. So you could, when you press A, which is the direct selection tool, you could click on this and you could adjust them. Probably we are too high. Twist the ankle, the handles, sorry, not ankles. Like so. Yeah, like so. Yeah, so we already have that done. We had this done, but again, I think this is very simple and straightforward. Or we should just draw it. Ensure it's rounded. Click drag. Position it there. Ensure it's about 2. I think it's blue. We can also add these colors to our swatches. So we select these 2 as the first group, and for the yellow, I think we'll just do that ourselves. So for our strokes, we go with the color blue because that's what they use here. And yes, so yeah, that's it. So let's begin to add our text, or we should just finish up with this first. So now this one is also straightforward, very simple. In this case, let's come here and we ellipse, draw a circle. You can hold on Alt to ensure that it's coming from the center, and then you hold on your Shift to ensure it's proportional, neat, or it's proportional. And the blue, sorry, that's mistake. This should have spaced well. Ctrl D, Ctrl D, Ctrl D. Good. Also duplicate. I think you just have to use your optical sense, or just use, I think that's the word. I think it should be 5. So 5, 5. And so do we have 5 there? 5 up, 5 down, yes. Although it's looking more like a rectangle than a square. But nevertheless, let's continue. Now we have them, we group them together, and we can rotate them at that axis. Scale them down to show that within that size, like this. Scale them up a little bit. It's just we trying to see if we could replicate what they have. Yeah, now so what is different with ours and theirs is the spaces between each of those shapes. So if we want to get rid of it and start from the beginning, or let's just edit it instead. Straight, zoom in, ungroup it. Ctrl Shift G is to ungroup. So we group each row, or is each column, or I think it's column, yes. Get those mixed up. Group them like this, so we can bring this guy down, and then we select everything and we go into our alignment there and ensure that I have equal spaces. Then you could group them again, and then we could, yeah, they look more squared now. So hold on your Shift and ensure they are like that. So I think this is nice. Then we have that, and we could bring that to this part here. Yeah, here, like that. Then what again? Then we have this guy here, and this one too is also the same thing, so like similar to what we have. Should I keep it as an assignment? I'm not sure. So let's just pick this out, already created shape here, and have them as arrows. So we have this. We could do, there are 2 methods, or there are different methods you could try. Let's just pick from one of these guys, copy it, Ctrl C, we come here and we paste it. So we rotate it to face up, and we put it like that, and we could scale it down. No, instead we take this guy, Shift here, Ctrl G to group, duplicate it also, select this, guys, 2 of them, duplicate it also, and group them and group them. So this guy is on top. We ensure that we scale proportion. There should not be too much struggle. Make them much smaller. Group them smaller. Bring it at the top here. Duplicate. Duplicate. Group. Then select everything and clipping mask. Yep. So that's one way. And the good thing about you doing that clipping mask is that you can adjust it to have them straight like this, because these corners are looking like bent. You understand? They're looking like this instead of going up. Is that you could double click on it, you go into your direct selection tool and you look for the anchor point here, and you could click and drag it to be straight. I think, oh sorry, mistake. Click and drag, ensure, so you could hold on your shift to ensure that it moves at that 45 degree. Click, drag, ensure you hold on your shift so it moves at 45 degrees, and then you have that. So if you want, you can duplicate more and just like that. So is a cheat code, is a cheat, but it's worth it. And you can still just edit it anytime if you want. Could select a particular part and give them space, so it will be like this. I'm holding on shift to ensure that they're moving in a straight line, but they're still dangling. So so duplicate out, click outside, and then you could scale, and so that's one way too. And so let's start adding our text. Then we'll just do this time around for the last one. So we have our text. Let's just do this one. Then I'll just speed up the process in creating and just adding our text. So in this case, we have our plus sign. Use just 2 rectangles. We draw a plus here, a rectangle here first. Then you duplicate it and you rotate it at 90 degrees. Ensure they are placed at the center. You could ensure that by checking your alignment, and we could change the color to that one and have them grouped. Now we come here, so let's go closer to our reference. We could come that, I think our reference color could be this. And so what we do is that we come to what we call the free transform. In the free transform, what you do is that it can change our perspective for it. We go to direct selection to click on these guys and draw it, and they have very curved corners. So that's it. So it's very simple, very simple, extremely simple, and it's still editable. Like everything in Illustrator is very editable. Like you could just scale them up like that. You have that, and you can duplicate it because you have another color there. And then choose that color. Bam. Yeah, so that's it. So I'm going to speed up the process of adding text, and I'll just see you at the end. Okay, so we are, I think we left, so I'm going to create also this. It's kind of very simple, like very simple, but also a little bit tricky. So what we do is we go to the ellipse tool, you click and you drag, ensure it's a circle. Then we come to our pen tool, and then we just click here. Oh, sorry, mistake. We do not click. We do not click there. So we can adjust that to have it like to look in an oval shape. Then what is it called? Sorry, I click anchor, and you could drag that like that. So you can instead of that, we tap mistake from there. This is what we wanted to do. That is what we wanted to do. I'm very sorry, I used the selection tool instead of direct selection tool. That was a mistake for me. My bad. I made a mistake from there. So you can select that one and you come to the ellipse also and drag, click and drag. You'll have your circles there, and you could subtract that by selecting the two of them. You go to your shape builder tool, hold on your alt, click, and you have your location tool there. Click and do that. So I'm going to repeat that again. So in case you did not get it the first time. In case you did not get it the first time, I'm going to repeat it again. Sorry for the inconveniences. So let me do that again. So you draw your ellipse, right? You could do like so for your ellipse. So you have that curve here, and then you come into this your anchor point here, and then you drag it. If you want, you could drag it like this, and then bring it like that. And if you want also, you could also drag this guy inside, but there's no need to do that. So you click on your direct selection tool, click on this point, and you drag it down. So how long you want it to be, that's how it's going to be. You can hold on your shift to ensure it moves in a straight line like that, and then you can also adjust the top here. You also do that like this. Draw a new ellipse on top and click the two of them, and you can subtract them now. So I think the second one is even much better. Yeah, like that. So like this. Yeah, so that's it. And yeah, so I think that's basically all. These ones are just other text. Now, if not all, that's not all. Forget our main thing here, our image. So I downloaded this image online. As I said, it might not be as precise as it is. We scale it up big, and we can bring it. I think it should be. We bring it up like that, and then I think it's very close. Very close. We could scale it down, bring it in. The bridge has to show. So the proportionality like this, or we still should scale it down and bring it like that. Okay, I guess. And scale more and like this. Yeah. So I think this is okay. This is fine, very fine. And then it did. Yeah, I think this is good. This is very good. Now, for the black and white, all we just need to do is just click edit in Photoshop here, and it takes us to Photoshop, and then we can begin to edit in Photoshop. So thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.